Hi, I'm Robbie, the red light camera. Maybe we've met at an intersection or by mail before. My camera cousins and I all reside at 141 Chicago intersections. We started out trying to make Chicago streets safer. Chicago is the red light camera capital of the country. Our job is snapping pictures and video of drivers running red lights. Well, actually, most of them don't really run the red lights. They just can't stop in time because they can't see the white stop or pedestrian lines. Many of these lines are worn away by heavy traffic and foul weather. Our cameras are connected to sensors under these lines which tell us the instant cars go over them, even if just by a few inches when the light is red, even if the vehicle didn't actually enter the intersection. The main reason cars can't stop on time, though, is the yellow traffic lights are much shorter than they used to be. The active counter number you see is the video frame count, which is then converted to seconds. We're very picky about timing. We work 24 hours a day, all the time, snapping away pictures and taking videos no matter what the weather. No coffee breaks or vacations, but we get many tune-up visits if we aren't taking enough pictures. That's a lot more than I can say for those city stoplights. They're lucky to get a burned-out bulb replaced once in a while. Lately, my cousins and I have become extremely depressed. We were told to improve traffic safety, but that's not happening. Instead, it's the other way around. Collisions are increasing, people are getting hurt, and we have the pictures to prove it. Our technology is good, but it's being improperly used to increase revenue at the cost of safety. Lately, we have heard, in spite of our massive ticketing efforts, Chicago is flat broke. With all the corruption, graft, and federal indictments going on around here, it's not surprising. We felt we were performing a civic safety duty until Chicago reduced their traffic signals yellow time. Intersections no longer are safe anymore. Even the police can't keep their collision numbers correct. With the short yellow times, drivers can't stop before or proceed safely through the intersection. But apparently the city doesn't care about safety as they first told us. Federal regulations recommend a minimum of 3 seconds of yellow time, but Chicago has chosen to ignore this. These scant 3 seconds don't even allow for a driver's perception reaction time. And these 3 seconds are for clear weather conditions, not Chicago's winters and heavy traffic. Chicago claims their yellow lights are all set at 3 seconds, but as you have seen in this video, you're being fooled. We cameras feel this is a sham since our reaction time is 1,000 times faster than yours. Chicago shades a half a second off yellow time, causing rear-end and pedestrian calamities. We've noticed more and more motorists slamming on their brakes the instant they see a yellow signal in fear of the $100 tickets from us, making intersections more dangerous. Drivers are being usurped of their money by the very city that created the incident in the first place. We're angry about this because we get blamed and we want it to stop now. But it's up to you, the citizens, to tell the city of Chicago by emails, letters, calls, demonstrations, and votes what you think of this Dash for Cash scheme. Our real job is to photograph bad drivers, not be a taxing agency. Right turns on red are statistically very safe, but the city has made them very profitable. We figure that over 85% or more of our photo tickets are for safe right turns on red. Don't be trapped by going just a little over the white stop or pedestrian lines to see opposing traffic. Motorists behind them don't realize their ticket vulnerability and honk their horns incessantly. It can be a racket, if you know what I mean. Chicago has shamelessly seduced us. They have held up drivers for a total of $44 million in 2008, more than any other city. So it's only fair to use video and time just to reveal how this scammer scheme endangers motorists and pedestrians alike. The short yellows force drivers to be financially distracted by the traffic signal and not to focus on the actual vehicles and pedestrians. Want to fight your ticket? City-trained hearing administrators are taught to prohibit every defense except those showing an emergency vehicle in the video. The owner can prove the car or its license plates were stolen at the time of the ticket, that a police officer issued a red light ticket at that time, or the driver should produce a death certificate proving he was in a funeral procession. Ticket challengers are dissuaded from appealing by demanding another $95 for court costs with zilch chances of winning. Even if drivers offer video evidence of short yellows, no stop lines, or other viable defense at their hearings, they don't stand a chance of winning. These hearings consider the vehicle owner guilty unless they can prove their innocence, which runs contrary to the U.S. Constitution. Not one red light camera has ever appeared in court to answer any questions about its reliability or accuracy. So the next time you come to a Chicago stoplight, remember to put the blame where it belongs. 121 North LaSalle Street, room 507, Mayor Daley's office at City Hall. And if you want to do something about this, get a hold of the National Motorists Association, whose information appears before you now.